So now I'd like to take the opportunity to move to our Honorary Fellowship of Myerscough College and University Centre. David, can I ask you to take a few steps forward and face the audience, please? My Lord Lieutenant, Chair, Governors, Honorary guests, family, friends, students, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you David Hall. David has lived his entire life at Cherry Clough Farm in Denshaw, Saddleworth, and has a highly distinguished career in the agriculture section. A pupil of Rishworth School, David is a former student here at Myerscough, and his career began here at Myerscough as a lecturer in business, which developed into project managing roles in our rural business centre. After a 7-year spell with Myerscough, David then began a journey that would see him becoming a leading light in the agricultural sector over the last 3 decades. David left his position as Skills Development Manager to take up a role as Regional Manager for European Farming and Food Partnerships. Here he worked across many sectors, including horticulture, dairy and cereals. From here, David's career took him next to a role as a Regional Manager in the Agriculture and Horticulture Development Board, the AHDB, where he oversaw the interests of beef and lamb farmers, growers and others in the supply chain, helping to create a world-class food and farming industry across Britain. Since 2015, David has been Regional Director, the first for the Northwest and currently the whole of the north of England and Wales at the National Farmers Union, the NFU, the body who represents the interests of tens of thousands of British workers within the agricultural industry. Under David's leadership and guidance, the voice of British farmers, the NFU has championed in agriculture and horticulture, keeping key issues in the media spotlight, and tirelessly campaigning for a stable and sustainable future for British farmers, and striving for the best possible deal for their members, for both now and in the future. David has also been part of our governing body here at Myerscough for a number of years, in his role as Governor of Myerscough Corporation, helping to shape our current and future direction, quality and the efficiency of our institution. So I present David Hall for a Myerscough Honorary Fellowship in recognition of his outstanding contribution to agriculture. Congratulations, David. I'd now like to invite David to say a few words. Thank you, David.
Wes, thank you very much for that. I must start by saying I am absolutely truly honoured and humbled to be here today accepting an honorary fellowship from Myerscough College. As a fellow Lancastrian, I'm extremely proud to stand here today to accept the award. As proud as many mums and dads will be of their children that are here today. Some are a little bit in trepidation, maybe going home to their room that you've turned into a home gym or laundry room, and maybe going back. But again, proud is a word I use regularly with my team and across the farms in a way of the work that farmers do for the community, and be proud of what they're doing. I am exceptionally proud to be here today. As Wes said, I have a long-standing relationship with Myerscough College, probably going back 35 years. As we said, my father died when I was 16. And in fact, I did see a bumper sticker once that said, employ a teenager while they still know it all. And I was probably one of those teenagers when I was 16 and thought I could conquer the world. So I've been here a relationship of 35 years as a student, as a tutor and project manager, and then latterly as a governor for the past 8 years, which I've been, again, exceptionally proud and pleased to complete that duty. Over that period of time, I've had the pleasure of working with 5 different principals, including Wes, and having known the principal or Wes for many years now, I know the college will continue to grow and achieve excellence. I've seen Myerscough College grow from being Lancashire College of Agriculture and Horticulture and turn to now the Myerscough College and University Centre, with a reach now outside Lancashire into Merseyside, Cumbria and beyond, and again on this international stage. We can see the breadth of HE students here today receiving the certification and qualifications, and how the college has grown from focusing on horticulture and agriculture, and in effect is focusing on being a land-based college. The college has partnerships with a range of different businesses, which was outlined of the successes that Wes gave in his presentation, his speech, and is truly world-class in the level of education that is delivered and the facilities that it provides. I am sure the students that graduate at the graduation ceremony today are extremely proud to graduate from an institution with such a strong reputation and effect on their CVs, which will stand out for the future. The college has a motto of empowering people, and I do believe that Myerscough has done that for me. As a young man, so when I left and came through at 16, the help at Myerscough College, I have done things I would never have thought possible. I know that graduates here today will go on to do the same. Never did I think that when I graduated all those years ago, that I would develop my career in the way that it has done and bring me to accept the honorary fellowship today. I do believe that Myerscough College has helped me shape me to the person I am today. It has given me the skills to help me through my career in the agricultural sector, the contacts that I have made along the way, and the confidence that I can achieve my goals. Today is a day of celebration, an opportunity to thank the people that have helped you along the way. There will have been highs, there will have been lows, and the support there is commitment. And again, one of the recommendations again is please lean on the people that you've met through your qualification and assignment in Myerscough, and in fact, they will continue to be there through your career as you develop through your jobs and into your roles and develop your career going forward. I would like to say a few thank yous to people from Myerscough that have helped me along the way, and people just a little bit of recognition. Tony Fox was the principal when I started here for accepting me as a student. Alan Nixon, George Parkinson, Colin Stansfield, Jonathan Fletcher, Lorna Sison, Ivan Garrett, and the late Roger Leach. All people that taught me during my 3 years when I did my HND here. And then people that became, for me, friends and colleagues during my 7 years when I was employed at Myerscough. Probably names that mean very little to you, but in fact, people that are very important to me and people of the students that will hopefully, the names of your tutors that are here, that will be important going forward. John Moverley, next principal, John gave me the opportunity to move into project management and be part of the establishment of the Rural Business Centre and our outreach works, which is a job that I have thoroughly enjoyed. Anne Turner for asking me to be able on the Board of Governors. And lastly, Wes for putting me forward for the fellowship, which again, I'm extremely proud. That leaves me to thank my family, my partner, Joe, who supports me in everything I do. And finally, my mum, whom without her it would not have happened. As a young man of 23 at a crossroads in life, when I asked my mum for advice of what I should do, and my mum said, why don't you finish your education? 23 years old, and that was the decision that I made to finish my career as a wholesale butcher and come back to Myerscough and study for 3 years. And to a certain extent, the rest is then history. I would like to finish on a Churchill quote, which says, courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, and courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Please enjoy your day. I'm extremely honoured to accept the fellowship, but please, this is a day of celebration for the students and the proud parents that have supported their kids for the last 3 years. Okay, thank you very much.